What IARC did last June was to look at coffee and carcinogenity. IARC, which is the International Agency for Research on Cancer, is a group of experts, scientific experts, and they look at all sorts of components and foodstuffs and any link or not with cancer. This time they looked at coffee and looking at all of the available science, not new science, but just what is available, what's out there. They came to the conclusion that there is no scientifically established link between coffee and cancer. And therefore they classified it in their own terminology in class 3, which is actually, in their own words, non-classifiable. But in practice it means that there is no scientific established link of coffee and cancer. And actually, looking at the entire body of evidence, they came to the conclusion that for 2 types of cancer, coffee even has an effect that it reduces the risk, and that is for liver cancer and cancer of the womb, of the uterus. IARC this time around, they had a new classification and they looked at very hot beverages and the risk that brings to cancer of the esophagus. And they classified it as 2A, which is probably carcinogenic, but we have to remember that this is for very hot beverages, over 65 degrees centigrade. You drink coffee at temperatures lower than 60 degrees, and in addition to that, when IARC looked at the total body of science, they didn't establish any link whatsoever between coffee drinking and cancer of the esophagus. So coffee is simply out of this category. IARC looks at the strength of scientific evidence, but it's other organizations like the European Food Safety Agency, EFSA, and they have to take that assessment of IARC and then add components that are relevant for a real life scenario, which is your dosage, the volume you drink, intake levels, and all sorts of things. In its recent scientific opinion on caffeine, EFSA established that drinking coffee in moderation, and by that it's 3 to 5 cups a day, that doesn't pose any health risk to the general adult population whatsoever. Now, we actually know that coffee may even confer health benefits. Looking at the scientific evidence that is out there, we have good indications that coffee is protective against diabetes type 2. Coffee also helps alertness. We all know that, it's a common experience. You drink your coffee to get you going in the morning, to make you alert and ready to tackle the day. So all taken together, we think that this, from a scientific point of view, is quite good news for coffee drinkers all over the world.